Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by Keeps. Hi. What the? BJ? Dad?
Yes.
Did you know that 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35?
Who would that be? I got a little bit of hair left. Let's see the spot you can't see.
Did you know that with Keeps, a licensed doctor will review your information online and recommend the right hair loss treatment plan for you? Then your treatment is shipped directly to your door every 3 months.
I didn't know that.
Did you know that?
I do now. My barber will like this.
Yeah, you can message your Keeps doctor 24/7 with questions and concerns you may have along the way and track your progress with Keeps Progress Tracking Tool. Now, Keeps is a more affordable option since it is using an FDA-approved generic version of hair loss medication. So with Keeps, prevention is key. Treatments can take 4 to 6 months to start seeing results, so it is important to act fast. The sooner you start using Keeps, the more hair you will save. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/Brian's Farming Videos, or just click the link in the description and receive 50% off your first order. Thanks to Keeps for sponsoring this video. As mentioned, head to keeps.com/Brian's Farming Videos to receive 50% off your order. Morning. Alright, we're spreading fertilizer this morning, so we're going to go spread on the wheat ground. This is the fertilizer I went and picked up a couple days ago. Going to spread this morning, and then we're going to hit the beans pretty hard here in about an hour and a half or so. Try to at least get a load spread off here, and then I'd like to get that truck empty and maybe send Brad after a load of fertilizer again, so I have some more that I could do over the weekend. Maybe, maybe not. He might be busy hauling corn still. I don't know. We'll see. So this field is spread on with the Turbo Max. You can see the ruts or the waves across it, and much better than I was expecting. Much better than I was expecting. So if you're new to the channel, this is not our spreader yet. This is an Oxbow demo spreader. So this floater has a new cab suspension. I had demoed one before. It didn't quite have as smooth a ride. Actually, it was this exact floater that I demoed last year. They just retrofitted this. This is their demo unit. But I'm really impressed with how smooth it's riding. I did not think it would ride this well in this wheat just because of how rough these fields are. Very impressed. This one's definitely bumpier. This is ridiculous. Now this is not the floater's fault. Like I've said before, I did not expect anything to ride good through this other than maybe a dirt bike. Because that's basically what this is like. A bunch of dirt bike ruts, or whatever they call whoop-de-whoops or whatever. This is from a couple things. One, running too fast with the Turbo Max, and two, just the overall design of the Turbo Max. Yeah, this field's absolutely terrible. Dad's gonna love spraying it because he's not gonna be able to run very fast spraying it either. The difference is with spraying, you have to run a certain speed to keep your boom pressures up, so it's gonna be rough. Oh, I wish we would have had our wheat drill back for this year. This sucks. Look at all these waves. So like I said, this is partial operator error, partial machine design, partial condition error. It's just the perfect storm, and this is what we ended up with, and it's miserable. Probably going to have to run a field cultivator over these fields next year. Just try to smooth them up some. Fun. Okay, we are just about empty. So we will shut off our master switch. That way we can tell exactly where we come back to. We got just like 100 feet worth of fertilizer maybe. So basically what I'm saying here is whenever we are applying, we are painting a map. And that map will continue to paint whether we have fertilizer in or not until I shut the master switch off. So right now we're empty. Shut our switch off and now we're not painting. We have like an acre and a half of this field left, but just a little short. But we'll come back to this probably tomorrow. I think we're gonna go combine now. It's 11 o'clock, sun's out pretty bright, so it's time to do some combining, I think. So this truck's still loaded and it may or may not have an expired temporary tag. Like I said, it may or may not admitting to anything incriminating now. If it did, I wouldn't want, you know, Brad to be driving it, and BJ still hasn't figured out how to drive one of these yet, other than the automatic. So I guess I'll take it in. Yeah, good news is there's no one in here. Through the maze. Still doing this sidewalk project. Good job, Chillicothe. It's going to be nice. Wish you would have done it, you know, not during harvest though. Oh, looky there! Got some more. Here comes Dad and the other combine. It was over at the other grain system, so just moving it over. I don't know, it might still be a little damp, but we're going to send it. It's go time. So there's 3 fields I wanted to get done today. It's 3 separate moves though. 2 separate moves. We got a 44 here, we got a 40 up the road, and we have a 35. So if we can get those 3 done and then basically do the same thing tomorrow, we'll be in pretty good shape to finish up before this rain. So me and Dad are going to get to harvesting. BJ's going to go get us some lunch at the barbecue stand right down the road. By the time he gets back, we'll probably each have a hopper load. But this field should take about 2 hours, would be my guess. Hour and a half. So we are running about 15% moisture, which that's okay. They will take 16 and up, and well, we just don't have time to wait till 4 o'clock for these to be 13%. We need to go. Nice sweatshirt.
Yeah, you too.
Look at the wheat straw as it goes flying. We're at the prairie. You may think I'm running my air too high. Well, that's kind of what I need to keep the beans on the draper belt. These are just little pieces getting clipped off when we drive by. That's why they're flying up. That's wheat straw. But the query and the double crops, if it wasn't for that, this head would be pretty much worthless in here. I thought all along that it would really shine in the double crops, and it does. It is definitely a game changer for this head. I would either have no reel teeth left, as in I would have to drop my reel and probably shave them all off first time I found a groundhog hole, or I would have just been trading it for a McDon, would be my guess. The nice thing about a McDon and short beans, you can get your reel all the way down to the cutter bar. The way it flexes, it'll never clip off the teeth of the reel. This one with the flex cutter bar, like, it can flex over a mound of dirt. Well, when it does that, that high spot will cut your teeth off. And then you don't have any teeth on your reel to flip beans in, which is also no good. Uh-oh, got a busted section. I think I got a little hot. Good as new. All right, first field down, on down the road we go. Okay, we are ready to move. We're moving the combines first and Dad's bean head. Then we're gonna come back and get the cart in my head. But first, power ladder. Gotta get the last power ladders in there before the year's over. I feel like I should have been in the lead combine. This combine goes like 4 miles an hour faster than that one. We had a decent move, like, you know, all of like 4 miles. I could have passed him. Well, the market's up 23 cents. That's good stuff. Power ladder. So Dad's gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna take BJ down and get the grain cart and get my bean head. I just about made a big boo-boo. About flipped the head off the front of the header wagon, but we got her. And another one bites the dust. Well, just about anyways. I can't even tell if I'm hitting the grain cart. Oh, man. Power ladder. Heading to the next one now. We got a 40-acre field that we're going to do tonight, and then I don't know what we'll do after that. I would like to at least move to the next field, maybe start it, but we'll see. Good news is we did get enough trucks taken in today from harvest that we will be able to hold everything. So providing we can, you know, get everything done in the time frame that we need to get it, we can hold all the crops this weekend, which is great because cargo's closed tomorrow. Oh, we definitely have a low tire on the header cart. It's not real flat and we're not going far, so when we get the head off of it, we'll have to definitely air it up before we move again. Do have an air compressor in Dad's truck, so that will make that easier. Well, I've been on the phone with the John Deere salesman for the last hour and a half, but anyways, we're 20 acres in. I'd say Dad's probably done 20 acres. We got about a couple acres left of this field, but man, the straw's getting tough. That's been my biggest hold up. I can only run about 3 miles an hour and we start dragging real bad, and about every pass I'll drag a couple times and have to back up. What'll happen is we'll just start pushing. There's so much dust coming through, I can't tell till we almost plug the header. It just happens real fast. Like, we're probably dragging now, I just can't see it. Pretty good double crops. This is the last pass for this field. So we ended up taking the equipment back to the barns. Dad said he's going to need fuel tomorrow, and we were kind of closer to this than we were the next field anyways. So here we are. So we ended up erasing about 120 acres. That leaves us down to about 160 left. Now that would be one easy day of running if it was all in one spot, or even in 2 spots, but it's in several fields. Tomorrow we should have a day similar to today. We should knock out about 120 acres. And then hopefully we can finish it up Sunday morning. That's the plan. Well guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. There is still time to get your merchandise orders at farmfocus.com if you're needing something by Christmas. I was told after the 6th there's no guarantee of having it by Christmas. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, and we'll see you in the next one.